Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're playing Europa Universalis 4. This is Prosperous, Portugal, not proper. That was a long time ago. We've gained a merchant. I'm guessing it's, I don't know, somebody. If we gained naval force limit, then it was probably a colonial nation. Otherwise, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. So we have a merchant to assign is the point. Let's find a place for him. Already steering here. Don't need to worry about that. This is already going in the direction we want. There's no, like, inland nodes we can use to get an advantage on trade power. Here to the English Channel doesn't help us. To Bordeaux doesn't really help us. And again, there's no wealth bleeding off that way already anyway. This is all heading to where we want it to be. We've got excellent control here. Almost all trade power? Yeah, pretty much. We only have 68% control, but pretty much every bit of money is going in the right direction. That's good. That makes sense. That one's okay, I guess. We have a merchant already collecting, yes. Steering here is fine. That can be sent to Genoa, which doesn't benefit me. We could put a merchant here just to boost the outgoing value. This is considered inland. There we go. This does kind of make some sense, doesn't it? Or do we need one here more? It can only go in one direction. We should send the boats to Zanzibar, but we should send the merchant, I think, to here. So we get the caravan bonus from the inland trade node. So we get an extra like 50 trade power that propagates. I think that's more valuable than a little tiny boost in the actual node we care about. So between episodes I went around, I didn't find any real states that I could use. We just did the one right here. However, I did not take the time to assign this to an estate. Most likely it's going to be the clergy. Let's just do that. And apparently the development that I did has put the burghers at 79.8. Totally intentional, I swear. Not even close. We can also grant generalship now without hitting the threshold. In 35, we get decline of the nobility expires. In 30, we get diet held. So I think we can safely do that. If it... Whoa. Apparently if you just click and hold the F2 button, it makes a cool noise. Fun. Alright, what are we doing? We're waiting on rebels, basically. And we've finished a conversion. Cool. 27 months to convert the province of Do. D-O. Part of the state of this one. We already have the local missionary strength thing turned on. The unrest is positive. It's not too bad. I think we'll hold off on doing any more conversion for the moment. We can now also convert Manikya. What, and I wasn't allowed to convert it before. Apparently the modifiers are dropping off. 28, 39, 40. Looks like he very slowly did it, but I'm guessing it's going to be the lowest development provinces first. Ones that he could do easier. So, if we're not going to convert this yet, let's see if we are allowed to turn this thing off yet. We are. Cool. Check for edicts. Make sure that the ones we have on make sense. We've got a edict to protect trade in this region. That sounds fine. And we're protecting trade in these ones. Pretty stable overall. There they are. We're paying for the level 3 advisor. I think he's full price. You know what? I think I'm going to actually take the level 3 advisor here as well. I don't care about morale of navies. It's a fair bit of extra money, but the money is going to be well spent. The extra events you can get for, like, stability and stuff from having level 3 advisors I think are well worth it. Enforced service. Sure, sounds good. Let's take it. Now, I'm going to let them siege this down, even though it's going to delay my core. The fort that's here will protect it, and they'll be forced to move somewhere else. If they move here, they've got to cross the river. They've got a 1012 leader. So we just park a nice sized army down here. Let's get 22 in the front row. Let's send like just 24,000 troops there. Guess we're gonna wait. In a recent campaign I was doing with, I think it might have been with Filthy Robot, actually. I got rather frustrated because I realized that the rebels, when they spawn, they are not actually restricted to zone of control at all. So they may go where I expect, or they may just ignore it. I'm going to be amazed if anything happens with Austria. That would be just awesome. Wow, look at that manpower. Yes, please. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do this. I need to just, like, in my head, come up with a new threshold. Let's see. What would it be? This building provides us with what specifically? It's 50% local trade power, so the only way that this would ever be high enough, we go look at, like, Biera. Would give me plus 0.2. This province has no estuary. Sorry, not plus 0.2, plus 2. So our base, because it's 20 development, needs to be that. If there were an estuary, minimum trade power would be 10 plus whatever the development, so call it 10.6. So I could just say, from now on always, unless it's above, say, like 5, or at least say 3, to factor in autonomy modification, if it actually is taking care of that, then we'll just never do that. Oh god, more rebels! Venice cedes land to Milan, and they cede lots of land. 3 provinces to the Papal State. Looks like being excommunicated is, it's not good. Alright. They've excommunicated him again. Apparently one excommunication is not good enough. The King of France has claimed Brittany. I'm gonna do speed 3 for a moment while we wait and see what this guy's gonna do. Alright, good. He's moving in the right direction. It's perfect. Why are we suffering attrition? What? Unit weight is 24. Oh, you only have 1 maneuver. Sure. Not a problem. So we'll just let him take some time here. It's going to affect prosperity, but who cares? Prosperity doesn't really matter that much. Even though the name of the campaign is Prosperous Portugal. I know, I'm aware. Timbuktu is fabricating claims on me. Okay. I might disable that alert. I really don't care. I'm trying to think of all the times in the past where that's actually, like, mattered, and none come to mind. For now, since we have lots of buildings to make, I'm gonna just go with 3 or 4 colonies. I'm not gonna start a new one. Although I would like to start Cape. Let's get that one started. Nice. Extra attrition for funsies. 4th, 10th. And by 10th, of course, we mean the 11th. So when this says the 10th is going to be when I click. And that way it's actually the 11th. And presumably, the better general will just take over. Should go fine. How's Unrest look? Nice. This whole region is looking good now. Good. So we get to relieve the siege. Unfortunately, he's rolling better than we are. Great. Fun. Nice. Paying for it with a youth of our nation. Alright, I don't actually want to reinforce right now, do I? I guess I do. It's fine. Okay, those guys can head off that way, and you guys can head over to whoever's the next most likely to rebel. We've got 70% for the Kilwins in Angush, Mozambique, Ibo. This region's rather upset now. Zone of control looks okay on most of it. Highest development's Ibo, though, so we do need to protect that. Looks like that might be more important. Let's do that, and then these guys can go to that one. Okay, back up to speed 4 then. And over here, you were looking to maybe declare war on Timbuktu, who has no allies, assuming we get a claim on him, which is going to be now. 16 development, cool. I think at one point I was going to release somebody. Jin. Can't release Mali, we control too much of his land. Jen, though, could be done. We'll fabricate on Jen and, maybe we'll end up doing something with it. Maybe not, I don't know. Alright, so Seuss is still disloyal. I don't think they're going to stop being disloyal. We can become Defender of the Faith. I never want to see the alert again, ever. I'll probably never become Defender of the Faith again, but I always just see it and then get it disabled. A new Pope. Okay, so Pope Man died. Castile now has the Curia. Interesting. Tell me that you're still going to become mine if you die. He's actually... Hold on. Inaugurated on 12th of December. Am I making a mistake right now by staying in this war? He's already... King Enrique IV de Avi, which is my dynasty. We're the same dynasty. But I think that me being at war, and him being, more importantly, him being at war, is preventing him from just falling into a union underneath me. I think we need to end this war and just declare a new one. Out of curiosity, how many troops does Timbuktu have? Got 9k troops, and he's multiple techs behind. I can seize a mothballed fort. Possibly 2. Alright, I'm gonna go for this. On August the 1st, we're gonna peace out. Which is gonna require a diplomat. Damn it. Okay, fine. On September the 1st, we're going to peace out with... No, that's not true. We're gonna peace out before then because we need the diplomat to come back again. Are you gonna make it? I don't know. He might die. I don't. Whatever. There's a chance that Seuss could try to declare independence right now in the next like 15 days. But I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. This is going to go to Seuss, despite his disloyalty. Apparently I've pissed off a fair number of people. Let's see what happens now. There we go. That's what we want to see. On Monarch death, succession war between Portugal and France. So it's taken my closest eligible, like, potential rival. I think we do just rival France. Can't be friends with the blob, that's crazy. Now, so long as Castile is at peace, I believe that that won't change. I don't think I have to be at peace. I don't know, though. You know what? That's actually worth checking real quick. EU4 succession war. A country can form a personal union by attacking another country using either the CB or... Where would it be? I don't want to do the war deck. I want to know what happens when you just die without an heir. Thanks, Wiki. I would hate to declare an offensive war to try to protect myself from the Sus Rebellion, only to miss out on a potential union over all of that. He's got the whole of Italy, half of this region, and then the rest of the Iberian Peninsula. It's pretty big. He is the... What the hell? How am I in first place? Alright, cool. He's the 4th ranked great power. I didn't realize it was first place. Apparently Portugal can colonize into first place pretty damn easily. Right, I'm just gonna risk it. If the potential for the thing goes away, then I will just piece this guy out as soon as I can. The colonial expansion idea on right now. Excellent military generation. Our heir has excellent generation. Alright, we should go check and see. Hey, Castile, if you were to die today... Yes, okay, good. So long as we're at war... Rather, so long as the subject, the potential lesser union member, is... at peace, then it can happen. Rigorous researchers. Has this always been 120? I thought it was only 20-20-20 before. Did they buff it? Or am I just missing out on the ability to remember things properly? Entirely possible. Okay, we've got one war declared, protecting us, and then we can declare this next war, assuming he probably has no allies yet. He doesn't. You can call allies into your war. Well, I'd rather not, on the off chance that he, you know, wants to just become my subject. Then we'll call him to war, sure. Okay, just give me like a month here, buddy. 1 month, that's all I need. And he's got a level 3 capital fort. I don't think he's even going to try to move on me here. We have 34 war score. I only have claims on, like, a province. Apparently Messina still exists, because I can return land to him? Or is that always just available? Yeah, I can't release Messina, so he must still have some land in here. We'll see. I'm not sure. I would like to fight his army real quick. Yep. There's confirmation that we definitely have a guy named Messina who still exists. Once he finishes his siege, he will move on this army. So let's back it off by a province. And I don't have a fort up here, so it's just going to cause some devastation. Next set of rebels, the Kilwins, brought to fire in Angosh. Okay, as expected. I have no good defensive terrain over here. I do have a fort here, but that's not going to matter really. Okay, could we maybe delay this one a little bit longer? I'd rather not do anything down there just yet. I'd rather focus all my attention up here. Colonize Gabon. That sounds perfectly reasonable. Okay, so that colonist is off. Making excellent money. Okay. I am going to take a break here. I'll be back, though, next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.